Welcome to the third video on factoring. In this third video, the last term is negative. The only way to multiply to get a negative number when you're multiplying is if one is positive and one is negative. So anytime you see this last term is negative, please right away make it plus and minus. I'm using K's because that happens to be the variable in this problem. I'm going to list over here the different ways to get 42, which is 1 times 42, 2 times 21, 3 times 14, and 6 times 7. Now, I need them to multiply together to give me negative 42, but combine to give me a 1 in there. It's a little tricky sometimes when one's positive and one's negative. So what I like to think when one's positive and one's negative is I want to think, when I'm trying to figure out my numbers, I like to think which one subtracts to give me the 1. So if I look here, 7 and 6 would be my option. If I put a 7 here and a 6 here, 7 times negative 6 is negative 42, but a 7 and a negative 6 would give me 1. So that way I have that one correct. So sometimes, again, when you're listing these over here, when you're trying to decide which one you'd get when you'd subtract, you need to get the 1. Okay, let's try another one like that. X squared minus 6x minus 27. Again, that last term is negative, so I'm immediately going to go x plus, x minus. I'm going to write my numbers off to the side here. 1 times 27 and 3 and 9. Since one's positive and one's negative, you want to think subtract to give you, let's just say 6 here in the middle. I know it says negative, but just think 6 to try to figure out which one it would be. Well, 9 and 3 is the combination. However, I need it to be negative 6. So let's this time put the 3 there and the 9 here and see if it works. 3 times negative 9 is negative 27. 3 minus 9, or 3 plus a negative, which I know some of you say. I prefer if you just say 3 minus 9 is negative 6. Some students like to say if the middle term is negative, the bigger number will be negative. 9's bigger, so it's negative. In the one before, my middle term was positive, so between these two, 7 was bigger, so 7 was my positive.